What's up, everybody? Welcome to a Saturday edition of Morning Scone. Scone, presented by.
Be sure.
You got a blankie? You got your blue blankie? Hey, is that your blue blankie?
Coffee.
Daddy is drinking coffee. And you got your blue blankie? Whoop! Coughing attack. Coughing attack. Coughing attack for baby Drew. What you doing, dude? Good morning, everybody. Hopefully y'all having a good Saturday. Oh, really? You got that blue blankie, dude? Look at old guy. All right. Everybody saying good morning, Drew. Good way to start the day. Bro, he carries that blanket around everywhere. He is like Linus. He's had that blanket since he was in the hospital. He's a little bitty baby. He carries that blanket everywhere. All right. Let's get to it, everybody. Good morning, E.J. Cambry. Good morning, Elise Landry Burgess. Although I don't think that's your real name. Stephen Bro, good morning. I met the person behind the Elise Landry Burgess account yesterday. I won't out your real identity. Charlie Gale, good morning. Tyler Hales, good morning. James Tyrone, Arthur Coco, good morning. Paul Beckman, good morning. Bubba Abear, Douglas Duhan, Andrew Bear, Dawn Jolibois, good morning. Bruce Parker, Stephen Hoogie. Hoogie like a loogie. What's up? What's up, Hoogie? Tim Sonier, Scott Borch, Craig Polk. Hope everybody's having a good day. What y'all got going on today? Be cleaning up around the house. We got the Keller Christmas today, Erica's family. Matt, the Rare Whiskey Night. Missed the Rare Whiskey Night. Did you win anything? Andrew, no, I didn't. I did not win at Calandro's on Thursday night. Nobody can ever, I said it yesterday, nobody can ever accuse them of rigging that thing. Because if they were going to rig it for anybody, believe me, they'd rig it for me. And I have actually never won anything at the raffle. So, but the great news is, raised $36,000 for Folds of Honor. I mean, what an event. So cool being a part of it.
Coffee.
Coffee, indeed. Strongman this Saturday. Good on you, Tyler. Mikkel, good morning. Granddaughter birthday party. All right, Tim. Enjoy that. Colin Ford. What's up, C. Ford? Saw your pops at Calandro's on Thursday for the Rare Whiskey raffle. I don't know old Chafo was into whiskey. That's what? You're gonna okay, I want you to block anybody, man. Let's see. Oh, doggone. Coffee. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna hit the share button. Hopefully, y'all will do the very same. Fire away with questions if y'all got them. We will, of course, get to all your questions throughout the course of the morning. Chuck Sanchez, what's up? Woodworking. Got to finish a TV cabinet. Good on you, Scott. You ever want to whittle some wood for me? Let me know. I got something that you could whittle for sure. Trivia, good morning. Craig Polk, Christmas with my cousins. There you go, dog. Stephen, bro, that sounds like fun. Wine tasting Christmas party tonight. Yeah, we'll have fun, man. We'll have fun at our Christmas party tonight. We just did a little renovation project in our backyard, so I actually finished 2 days ago. So I got it done just in the nick of time. What do you have? He's carrying around the joy decoration that he got off the counter. It's a plastic thing that lights up that says joy. It was sitting on that cabinet over there. He went and grabbed it. He's just walking around with it now. I don't know. All right, y'all, so let's get to it. Brandon Stewart, good morning. Y'all got questions, you know the drill, fire away. LSU hoops tonight, big game tonight, y'all. I mean, they play at 10 o'clock Central. out in Vegas against St. Mary's. They got to win this game, dude. Like, every game, every opportunity they miss, it just shrinks their margin for error in conference play, man. Like, before the season, I said I thought they'd go 12-4 in conference play. I feel less confident about that now. In large part, the reason I felt that is I don't feel like the SEC is great, and I think that's panned out a little bit. I think their schedule works out in that they don't play Auburn twice. They don't play Tennessee twice. Like the best teams in the league, they avoid playing them twice. I think they're both here. Like, they don't have to go to Auburn or Tennessee either. So I think, like, their schedule's worked out well for them. So, I mean, they can make a run in conference play. I don't think there's any question. But unless you start getting some of these wins, like, you leave yourself no margin for error. Like, you can't have a bad loss. Like, if you lose at home to South Carolina, like, you can't do it. Yeah, Tennessee comes here. You have to go to Florida. You play Florida twice. You play Kentucky once, but you have to go to Rupp. Rupp obviously is still a place to play, but Kentucky hasn't been great this year. You got to go to Missouri, but Missouri lost John Tay Porter. And Auburn comes here too. Anyway, so I think they get a break, man. They get a break on the schedule, man. But they just got to win some of these games. All right. Brandon Stewart, good morning. Robert Scott, good morning. Nathan DeMoss, good morning. Charlie Gale. Going to see Santa Claus with the niece. All right, sounds like a good day. It's kind of like Festivus without the pole. There will be feats of strength and airing of grievances. That's strong, man. And Nance, hey Maddie, how are you? And Tanola today, just a quick question. Do you think the loss to the Chargers hurts Mahomes' chances at NFL MVP? Now, that is a good question, NPH. That's what I'm talking about. No, I don't, unfortunately. Well, does it hurt it? Yes, but marginally, not to where it would push Breeze past Mahomes. It may end up being a situation where if the Chiefs win out and Mahomes throws for 50 touchdown passes, there's just nothing Breeze can do. I feel like if the Saints win out and the Chiefs lose again, and the Saints end up with the best record in football, and understanding, because the Chiefs, hang on. I want to get their remaining schedule so I don't mess it up. So they play at Seattle next week, and then they're home against the Raiders. So the Raiders stink, and they're tanking for draft picks. So if the Chiefs lose next week at Seattle, and the Saints win out, and by the way, that's the Sunday night football game, the Chiefs at Seahawks. If they lose that game, then I think you got a shot. But I think it's pretty much a consensus at this point that Mahomes is past Drew Brees, and his numbers are gaudy, and he's got the highlight reel plays. And not only did the Saints lose to Dallas, but they were uninspiring last week. If Saints catch fire over the next 3 games, win out, and Mahomes and them lose next Sunday night, then I think he's got a shot. But it would take that. Let's see, Arthur, are you ready for bowl games today? You damn right, Arthur. I love bowl games, man. And I don't want this to sound contradictory because I'm the one sitting there talking about expanded playoff. Who cares what it does to bowl games? It's not that I'm enamored with the idea of bowl games. I like the fact that I get football all throughout the month of December. Like, it could be a random Tuesday, and it's just like, oh, look, there's the Cure Bowl is on, or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? I don't really care about the legacy of any of these bowl games or the history and tradition. I just care that I get to watch football all the time. And it's like, football's going to go away for 8 months, so you get this like month-long binge throughout December and early January, like where every day you have games. I love that. If you love to wager, you can, I'll put like $2 on the Little Caesars Bowl if that still exists. You know what I mean? Just to pick something and have something to cheer for. Anyway. So yes, I am fired up for bowl games today, Arthur Coco. Nathan DeMoss, hey Matt, do you think the Saints turn up on offense again this weekend and get out of that funk? it's tough because hang on one second. I married the loudest woman in the world. Like, she's 2 rooms over, and she's like yelling into the phone on the speakerphone, talking to her mother. Like, like, shut up. The two of them together. Like, last week I'm watching the Saints. And I was home alone for the whole first half. And because Erica went to collect, she went to go get poinsettias and all different kinds of stuff. So Erica gets home, and her parents came over. They had dropped something off. And, like, I'm watching the game in just peace. And then they're standing, like, right next to me, talking like they're at a rock concert. I'm like, you two, shut up. Don't you get the 2 of them together? Oh, my God. Let's see. Okay, so, Nathan, do I think the Saints offense gets out of the funk? No, I don't. Better than last week, yes. Fresh market, better than last week, yes. Do I think we see the Saints score 50 again? No. And a couple of reasons in part. Like, I think Carolina, okay, so when you know a team that well, it's just tougher. Like, when you know the personnel, you know the coaching staff, like the division games. It's why the Saints. I'm not surprised that they struggled with Tampa for a big chunk of that game last week. Like, it's why the Saints got into one really competitive game with Atlanta. Coffee. Daddy is having coffee. You want to go Fresh Market? I'm shocked by that development. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised. And look, I mean, Carolina's still got some dudes on defense, man. As much as they've struggled, you know, it's okay. I mean, a little loud, but I was better after I told. Anyway, like, I'm looking at their scores, for example. Like, Carolina's scores. Now, they gave a 52 to the Steelers on the road. But, like, they lost 20-19 to the Lions, 30-27 to Seattle, 24-17 at Tampa. This last week they lost 26-20 to the Browns. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's that type of game, like a 28-21 type game. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the spread's 6.5. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's that type of game. Let's see. So, but do I think the Saints score 38? No, I don't think so. I hope so. I'd love it. But, man, night game, Monday Night Football, cold weather. I mean, I think temps going to be in the 40s. Probably not. I don't think they just grind away a win. Jared Wells, good morning. Stephen Bro, Ben Clark, what's up, dude? Pete Giardino, keep doing you, Drew. Let's see. Andrew, send a message about the woodworking you need done. Maybe able to knock it out at our cabinet shop. Very cool. I was more just joking, Andrew. But if I ever think of something, I will absolutely let you know. Because I may very well. Craig Polk, how you feeling about the Tigers against St. Mary's? Let me see if there's a point spread on that game yet. I was looking yesterday and I didn't see it. I just saw like the ESPN Basketball Power Index had it like 55-45 St. Mary's. I think the Saints are going to Saints, St. Mary's. I think LSU's going to win this ball game, man. I think something that like really legitimately affected them the other day. Let's see. Okay, LSU's favored by 3. Good. So LSU's favored by 3. And that sounds about right. So the thing about St. Mary's, man, is they got, like, you know what they do, right? They're going to recruit Australian players. They're not super big, but they got veteran guys. I was listening to Hunt Palmer's podcast this week. It was yesterday, actually. It was yesterday's episode. And he was going over St. Mary's. He's like, yeah, they start like a redshirt senior, 2 fourth-year juniors, a third-year sophomore. I'm like, like who redshirts people anymore? But they do. It's just because that's just what they do. You know what I mean? Their coach has been there for almost 20 years, and was it Bennett? And he's got his system. It's what he does. So you're gonna have veteran players that run their system and all that. But LSU's just gonna be bigger, faster, stronger, more athletic, talented. Like they're gonna be all those things. But St. Mary's just runs the system. They run it really well. They're really good mid-major. But I do think LSU's going to win because they desperately need to. And I think the crowd will be a total non-factor in this game. It'll feel like an exhibition. And the Houston crowd affected LSU. That won't be the case in this game. Hey. Guess who's coming over in a little while? Papa. In this truck. Hey, is Daddy drinking coffee? What? Oh, here you go. Here you go. Try to get him, y'all. Sorry.
Did you see the thing before we pressure washed it?
Yeah.
Did you tell him?
No.
Okay, he's here, so I want to know.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I'll tell him. Let's see. Michael Richards, hey, Aunt Sharon, good morning. Stephen Foyle, good morning. Jody A. Moscona, what's up, Dad? Happy birthday. It is my dad's birthday today. He is 104 years old, which is super impressive. He's still kicking it the way he is. But December 15th is the Deke's birthday, so happy birthday to the Deke. Jody A. Moscona, birthday. Trivia, did you know Thursday on AFR while Mike D was on CST, the TV cut to commercial in the middle, missing a chunk of what he said? I didn't. That's interesting. And I DVR every show, so I will go back and watch it. So thank you for the heads up for that trivia. I'll go look and check and see what happened with that. We just so you know, like we have a system whereby we fire off our commercial break, like from our studio. So if we went to a local commercial break, that would have been our fault. If it went to a CST break, that was something on their end. So, but I will go watch it. Thank you for the heads up. Brant Fowler, good morning. Brian Robert, what do you think the left side of the infield is going to look like with Smith, Hal, Slaughter, or an incoming player? Well, Slaughter's not back. Slaughter signed a pro contract. And I don't think Hal Hughes is going to have his spot back. I think you're going to have Smith at short and Drew Bianco at third. And I think Gavin Dugas is probably going to win a starting job too, probably at second base. I think your middle infield from last year with Hal Hughes and Brett Broussard, I don't think either guy's going to start. And that tells you just how much depth and talent they have on this team. And people can say, oh man, this guy's got so much experience. It's true, but they got experience on a team that lost in region, that went on the road in regional play and lost. So I remember a few years back this happened with the Saints. You remember the Saints had a defense, it was like a terrible defense, but they had a bunch of undrafted guys and rookies, and like Bobby Richardson was starting on the defensive line. Do you remember that? And you're like, yeah, well, the Saints, they were this young defense, but all these guys got experience. And it's like, okay, well, does experience really matter if it's just players that aren't good running out there playing? Like, are you better for that experience? And the answer clearly was no. So they started drafting guys like Marshawn Lattimore and Sheldon Rankins, and then they actually got players out there and became better. So I think it's kind of similar with LSU baseball. Like, they just got better players coming in. So I think you're going to see a whole new infield. Josh Smith will be back, but I think everyone else is going to be new. And then your outfield is obviously set with Cabrera and Watson and Duplantis. Stephen Miller, Brian Myers, Jimmy Vadreen, what's up, y'all? Let's see. Mark Demoulin, good morning. Todd Dupuy, good morning. Dawn, how did the dentist appointment go? Went well. It's the great news about the dentist. Drew had the dentist yesterday, first dentist appointment ever, and we had to go because before he can have heart surgery, they had to get his teeth checked because you can't have cavities. It's something where, like, when they put you under anesthesia and open you up, if you have like a hole, like a cavity, or if you have, same with people that have a joint replacement things, it's something about like increased risk of like this horrible infection. So if he had a cavity, he'd have to get the cavity filled before he can have heart surgery. So we went yesterday to the dentist, first time. They had to use like the electric toothbrush on him, and they had to do x-rays. I mean, it was... but she was great. The dentist and her staff were great. Her name is Hunt, Johnny Hunt. So big shout out to them. If you need a pediatric dentist, they're great. Yes? Oh. If you need pediatric dentist, they're great. They're on Bluebonnet between Burbank and Highland. Great office. They have like they have a whole play area set up for kids. Like if you're sitting in the chair, if you're leaning back in the chair, there's a TV on the ceiling, so the kids can watch TV. Very modern. Like she doesn't wear a white coat or anything. Like she dresses fun, so like kids wouldn't be intimidated. Really, really cool place. I couldn't say enough good things about them. Pediatric dental specialist, I think is what it's called. But it's on Bluebonnet again between Highland and Burbank. So if you need a pediatric dentist, great spot. But no cavities for Drew. She actually said, and so he's got his G tube, so he doesn't really eat by mouth. And she said, a lot of G2 babies obviously don't have tooth decay because they're not eating, they're not eating food that's going to decay their teeth. She said what they do have is like this natural like dust type, not dust, but residue that just builds up on your teeth, and like brushing is what cleaning your teeth is what we all have that gets rid of that. And a lot of people maybe don't brush or take care of their teeth if their kids have a G tube because they don't eat. But she's like, but I can tell y'all have been doing something right because his teeth are fantastic. I was like, you know what? I've heard that my whole life. It's like every time I go to the dentist say, man, you got good looking teeth. Genetically, I have good teeth. I can't see a lick. I'm bald, overweight, all that stuff. Like I got fat genes, I got bald genes, I got blind genes, but I got great teeth. Awesome. Thank you. I hit the jackpot. So apparently my kid got the good teeth gene. He got the bad heart, the bad everything else, but he got good teeth, damn it. Let's see. Andrew, it would be cool if Morning Scone could be interactive, like where viewers could come up live to ask their questions as you get them. So, you know what I could do, Andrew, is like, I could invite you to join and we could go split screen like we do on Whiskey and Wine with me and Jordy. I could do that, but then like, I don't know how I get rid of you. You know what I mean? Like if I bring you on, I don't think I could get rid of you. I think you'd have to like just leave the conversation. And if I'm ready for you to go and you don't want to leave, then everybody else is screwed because we're just looking at you on the screen and nobody wants to look at you on the screen. You know what I mean? I was trying to say that as nice as I possibly could, Andrew. Polly Diaz, good morning. What did you say?
Lullaby show.
The Lullaby Show. I hear it in there. Somebody loves the Lullaby Show. And Fresh Market. He loves the Lullaby Show and Fresh Market. Oh, wow. Look, it's the Lullaby Show. Wow. Fue Market? Never heard of it. Hey, Drew, you want to say hi to everybody this morning? Can you say hi? Hi.
Coffee.
Daddy is drinking coffee. Good point. Okay. Good point, Drew. Daddy's drinking coffee. With Boudreaux's in it. Bloody Mary mix, margarita mix, boudreauxmix.com, boudreauxmix.com, boudreauxmix.com.
Can I say hey, everybody?
You want me to put you on camera?
No.
Right.
Psych.
Mm-hmm. Walking around in her pajama pants and t-shirt with no bra on. You want me to put you on?
Say that on TV.
Well, you just woke up, Erica. It's all right.
Say that.
She's like, don't say that on TV.
Say that. Chris had no makeup on.
And no makeup on. Erica, ain't nobody care.
Tell them about the Las Palmas people, how nice they are.
Do you want to come host the show now?
Yes, I do.
Well, come on.
No. Just
Okay, I'll tell them about Las
Talk
Palmas.
about the Palms now.
Huh?
Are you talking about
I'm sorry. Are you trying to host my show?
Do you want me to give you the notes so you can read it?
No, I don't.
The other match show.
Someone over there all of a sudden wants to get involved. Stephen Beach, Joseph Guidry, good morning. Saints need Smith to produce more on offense. I agree with that completely. Blake Bourgeois, good morning. I am interested in Simmie Cobbs. Just saw that. I read that yesterday. I actually tweeted Mike Detillier's draft report on Simmie Cobbs. I'll read it fine. Fresh Market. Mike D had Simmie Cobbs rated as the 12th best receiver in the draft last year. Went undrafted, was on Washington's practice squad, and Saints signed him off. And I love what Simmie Cobbs said. He's like, it was a no-brainer to sign with the Saints. Even though Washington's like up there, they're offered to him. What? Hey, Drew. What? Happy birthday. Hey, can you sing Mama's song? Drew B is
Boy.
boy. That's the last word of it. Hey, guess what? Drew B is okay. Well, Drew ain't about that action, boss. Matthew Rogelio, good morning. Good morning, Matt. Where's the copy of your new book? Oh, I left it at work. They're all on my desk. I am going to give them away, though. I will. I'll give them away to everybody. Well, not everybody. There's like 6 copies of it. But Fear the Dinosaur Smile by Dane Hatchell. If you missed this on AFR yesterday, I cannot believe I didn't take pictures so I could post it on social media. Dane Hatchell, listener to the show, writer. He wrote a book, Fear the Dinosaur Smile, which is available on Amazon and all that stuff. Fear the Dinosaur Smile. And it's the characters in the book are based on AFR characters. So there's Matt, there's Brain, there's Dutchtown, there's Carly, there's Riot for Terrio, and Dwayne is in there as well. So Lieutenant Jerry Sullivan is in there as well. Anyway, so yes, they're the characters in the book. And so he sent me 6 copies of the book. So I need to read it, but I left them on my desk. I was in a hurry to get out yesterday because we had company coming over. We ordered, so this is why she handed me this note. So we had company over yesterday. My buddy, Ski, who lives in Austin now, is in town. And he and his wife, Gina, and their little girl, Hazel, they came over for dinner last night. We waitered from Las Palmas. And when we got the order from delivered, there was a note in the fajitas. This is the note from the Las Palmas people. It said, "Dear Moscones, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope you got your bourbon at Calandro's. Give young Drew a big hug for all of us here. Your family is in our thoughts and prayers. Jonathan and everyone at Las Palmas." I thought that was very, very nice. So thank you to Jonathan and the people at Las Palmas. I'm sorry. Do you want to come host the show?
I'm going to be the director behind the scenes. I'll tell you what to do. That was really nice. Somebody deserves a recognition for this. They wrote this and put it in my fajita box.
Well, they just got their note read.
We need to know who Jonathan is.
Erica wants to know who Jonathan is.
Very nice.
Why don't you come say hi to everybody, Erica?
No, from the back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like the brain behind the screen.
I like the case.
Like cuter than the brain.
Then the brain? I know, and it's way easier to do my show without the peanut gallery back there.
New content.
I have plenty of content, thank you. Joseph Guidry, LSU hoops cannot finish. That's true. That's very true. They it's frustrating, man. It's one of those things that, like, they have guys that are going to play professional basketball. They got NBA players on this team. Like, Naz Reid's going to play in the NBA. Tremont Waters is going to get a chance in the NBA. Emmett Williams is going to get a chance in the NBA. Cavell Bigby Williams will get a chance in the NBA. 6'11", leaping, blocking ability, rebounding. He'll get it. Like, he'll play. They've got NBA players. Like, they just haven't put it all together yet. And if they do, I think they'd be really, really good. They just haven't yet. Dan, good morning. Hey, Carrie, good morning. Tim Davis, good morning. Charlie Henry, excuse me, Cole Henry. He's a pitcher for LSU. Charlie Henry, good morning. Dan, I tried Boudreaux's last night. Great product. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Of course, you can get the Bloody Mary mix or the margarita mix. Matter of fact, so I mentioned my buddy Ski who was over yesterday. He pointed out, he said his family, because I mentioned to you, like, I don't do Bloody Marys. He said his family does bloody beers. Instead of vodka, they put beer in the Bloody Mary. So maybe I'll try that. Like, maybe that's my ticket. Like, I'm not a big vodka guy, and I don't like Bloody Marys because it just, like, it just burns. I can't enjoy. Like, I wish I could, man. I'm so jealous of people when I look at their Bloody Mary, like at a brunch or something like that. Looks so good. But I drink it, I can't stand it. But the margarita mix is awesome. But the great thing about this product though is you shake it up. I don't know if you can tell with the camera. You can see all the specs in there. Like, you don't have to empty your pantry to use this. You just use this and vodka and you're done. Like, you don't need anything else. That's all you need. But the margarita mix is fantastic. Let's see. So thank you, Dan. BoudreauxMix.com. You can order it. Great product this holiday season. You want, like, Christmas presents, baskets for clients. You're doing, like, Louisiana products. Include some Boudreaux's. Tim Davis, good morning. Hey, Deborah Todd, good morning. Cheryl, good morning. Megan, good morning. Jace Bluen, good morning. Pete Giardino, good morning. Fantasy playoffs, golfer breeze. I need to win. Pete, you're asking the wrong guy, Pete. I've never played fantasy football ever, man. Like, I don't know how to help you with that question. I wish I could, but I'm sorry. I don't know. Go to whotostart.net. That's our people that come on the show on AFR every Thursday, and they answer, like, personalized questions like that. So you can send them a question and say golf or breeze, and they'll tell you. They'll run all their projections and simulations and everything. They'll tell you who to start. Hey, Ray, good morning. Chipper Noel, good morning. Brady Beacom, good morning. Let's see. Todd Dupuis, looks like Bianco might get time behind the plate. He might until Saul Garza is back. So Saul tore his meniscus. He's still going to play. If it's first base, if it's DH. It's his dad's show. Very good, Drew. Thank you for being so. He's eating the joy. Eat. Yep. You're eating the joy thing. He's our pride and joy. Boy. Joy boy. Okay. And there's this blue blankie. Is that blue blankie? And he just put it on his head. He walks around with it like a kid. Or a ghost. Isn't he crazy? He loves that. He loves that blanket. Loves that blanket. Walks around with that blanket, dude. That blanket, dude. Bubba Rankins is the best Saints interior lineman since Leroy Glover. I'd have to think about it, Bubba, but I think you're right, man. He's playing like it now. It's weird because remember he got hurt. He broke his leg during camp his first year and missed like the first half of his rookie year, and then last year just kind of, in the second year just kind of stumbled along. And that dude, he caught fire last year, and now it's just like, God, dog, man, he is a beast. He's phenomenal. I'd have to think about it if anybody else other than Leroy, but I mean, you know what I thought about the other day when I was watching Sunday Night Football, I was watching the Bears. I thought about Akeem Hicks. I'm like, God, dog, can you imagine if the Saints still had Akeem Hicks? God, dog. I mean, they hit on that draft pick. You know, I mean, guy Canada off everybody's radar. They hit on that pick. They just didn't have patience with it. You know. Anyway. Trivia. Also, you can't sing jeans. I can sing pretty well. Trivia. It's about knowing your range, right? So like everyone has a vocal range. So I know my range, but I like to sing sometimes out of my range. But if I stay in my range, I'm pretty good at it. We'll pull it on the split screen. Good laugh. Brooke Barnett, what's up, dude? Good to see you the other day, man. Sorry you didn't win, but I didn't either. Mark Parent, good morning. Joseph Guidry, Pete, check out Fantasy Pros. Brett Plochet. Nance. Erica's gorgeous no matter what. That's true. Very, very true. The Drew and Erica show. Does Erica have some whiskey? Oh, so here's all the comments I'm getting to the office about the boss in the big house. Erica, I'm getting to all the comments now from when you were in here, and they're saying you should cut. I'm getting all the comments now from when you were in here. You want me to read them?
I'm the producer.
Do you want me to read them?
Yeah, like really nice.
Nancy Heron said, Erica is gorgeous no matter what, with hearts. Cheryl said, let her, the co-host.
Yeah.
Jeff Lewis said, the Drew and Erica show.
Oh, yeah. That'd be good.
Brian Robert said, does Erica have some whiskey in her coffee?
No, I don't like that.
Cheryl, Eric and Drew. Tim Davis said, the boss, all caps, is in the big house.
Well, that's a compliment because our cardiologist calls his wife the boss, who's our pediatrician, who I think hung the moon.
Stephen Bro said, weekend should have Erica co-host, would be epic.
Yeah, well, we need to do a later edition, like a noon edition.
Tim Davis, the boss is in the house.
Yay.
And then Trivia said, what happened with the Brandon Marshall release?
I don't know about him.
Okay, you're done.
But I don't know about the Ascension Catholic coach. I was fired for no reason.
Trivia says, stop. Tell Erica to stop being scared. Her fans want her and Drew to make an appearance.
Well, I need to be fully dressed with full makeup on. So, I don't do anything halfway. I'm not going to be no dressed. Or I get up and leave before the show even starts in the morning.
Stephen Foyle says, say hi, Mrs. Mascona.
Ah.
Kristen Keller, good morning, Erica. You too, Matt. Ha.
Ha ha ha. Okay, well, good.
That's your cousin, Kristen.
That's not.
That is your cousin, Kristen.
Remember there's somebody that says it's her?
That's your cousin, Kristen. It's a picture of her and Papa Jew.
Oh, okay. Well, but there's another Christian Keller.
There's a Christian Keller. That's Kristen Keller.
Oh, I'll tell her we'll see her soon.
Oh, we'll see you soon.
Oh, her and Papa Jew?
That's her.
Oh.
I mean, it's small, but that's it. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well.
All right, I think you're done.
Okay, I'm going to go wrap presents.
All right, see you later. Charles Moranto, good morning. Charles Dunn, good morning. Emad, LSU top 5 class. Football, I think they'll end up top 5. 6 spots to go. So Shay was on with us earlier this week. That's good stuff you missed. I'm going to go retweet that link again so people can go listen to it this weekend if they missed it. Shay spent an hour with us on Wednesday and basically answered every recruiting question. And the reality is, if you're already 4th or 5th, whatever they're ranked right now, and you got 19, you got 6 more to go, like you're going to solidify a top 5 class for sure. Just a question, how high can they go? Andrew Baer, who are the outfielders going to be? You have Watson in center, Duplantis in right, and you'll have Cabrera in left. So your outfield's set, dude. I mean, they're going to be so god. The baseball team's going to be so good this year. I know I'm hyping them, but they're going to be awesome. Carl, this is going to be a fun team to watch. Let's see. Mark, good morning. Jack, can we buy our tickets to Omaha now? Jack, this is what I've said over and over again, Jack, about this baseball team. I'm not going to predict anybody to win a national title because weird things happen in baseball. I mean, you could be a great team and get there and even make the championship series and just not have your best game and run into a pitcher has a phenomenal day and you lose. But if this team isn't in Omaha, something went terribly wrong because they will be good enough to host a regional, and they will be good enough to be a top 8 national seed. I don't think there's any question about that. Like, over a 30-game SEC schedule, they will be plenty good enough to host a super regional. 20-10 typically is going to get you a top 8 national seed. They will, if they're not 20-10, I mean, they'll be 20-10. You host a regional. Somebody's got to come in and ultimately beat you twice on a weekend. Not going to happen. So you host a super regional. Someone's got to come in and beat you 2 out of 3 at the box with that pitching staff and that ability to hit. Not going to happen. So they'll be in Omaha. Like, I mean, I'd take any bet that they're in Omaha. Do they win it when they get there? We'll see. Like, the best team doesn't always win in that tournament, but they should be there. If they're not, that is a major disappointment if this team's not in Omaha. Let's see. Mark, Tulane's in a bowl game today with ULL and Justin McMillan. Yeah, that's cool. I'll watch that. What time does it start? I'll watch it for sure. Let's see. When will Chasson be back? Good question, Mark. Let's see if he goes through spring. You know, there was a great. Who was it? Brooks Cabine at The Advocate did a really good story a few weeks back about how LSU, about how they're getting guys back quicker from ACL tears with the therapies that they're using. It was a really good story. I'd go back because Jamal Pettigrew the tight end tore his ACL too, and he's already practicing right now. 4 months. It's crazy how quickly they're coming back from that. Carl Dunn, how's the eye surgery working? Awesome, Carl. I'm seeing 20/10, so better than 20/20 vision. No problems at all. I mean, it's incredible to be able to see. It's phenomenal. I mean, I get why people say it's the best money they ever spent. It's the best thing they ever did. Wish I'd done it sooner. I do. I wish I'd done it sooner. I wish I'd done it 10 years ago. And Dr. Blake Williamson was awesome. My dad actually went, and I posted. It's on my Facebook page if you want to go see it. I reposted Williamson's Instagram. My dad had cataract surgery there, so he did both eyes, and he's seen 2015, so he's seen better than 2022. So I'd say, man, no matter, even if it's LASIK or whatever it may be, if you want to see better, they're at Williamson. Their whole thing is if you want to spend your life without ever needing glasses or contacts, they can make that happen. There's a procedure they have that can make that happen for you, which is awesome. Dale Broussard, Akeem Hicks would have been a force at LSU. That's so true too. Mark, what's the deal with the new wide receiver Saints got from the Redskins practice squad? Simmie Cobbs, talked about him just a bit ago. Mike Detillia had him rated as the 12th best receiver in the draft last year, ahead of Deion Kane. A couple spots ahead of Trey Quinn. So 6'2", 225, big body, 4'5", 40. Really productive at Indiana. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they I wouldn't be surprised at all if they get production out of him at some point. Look, there's the Joy Box. What are you doing? He was carrying that little penguin. No. Out. What are you talking about out? Oh, he got his Joy Box.
No.
What?
No.
No?
Papa.
Is Papa here? Huh?
Yucky.
What?
Yucky.
Yankee?
Yucky.
Yucky.
From my kid.
What? Was that Dr. B?
From my kid.
Fresh Market. Sounded like you were saying yucky. Sounded like you were saying yucky. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Trigger me say the Brandon Marshall question. We talked about him already, man. It's just not can't play anymore. Can't play anymore. I mean, you're here for a month and you don't pick up the offense. You can't get active on the practice squad when the four guys ahead of you have combined for 7 catches over the last 3 games, or you can't get active, or you can't get active on game day. I mean, he's taking up a roster spot. He can't get on the field. He's just not good anymore, man. There's a reason Seattle cut him. There's a reason he's been on 4 teams in 3 years. He can't play anymore. And it ends for everybody. He's 34. He just can't play. And Sean Payton said we wouldn't rule out bringing him back. We needed a roster spot because they wanted to sign the tight end Swoop from Indianapolis. Swoop was here for 1 day, then went through the medical, didn't pass it, so they cut him. They had a roster spot. Could have signed Brandon Marshall right back. Instead, they went and got Cobbs. I mean, what does it tell you? Marshall can't play, bro. That's just it. He can't play. What's the deal with the big D-line recruit from Alabama? Sofsher. From Alabama. Everybody says Alabama. It's been Alabama all along. I mean, you talk to people candidly around that thing, they've pretty much conceded he's going to Alabama, but they think his teammate, Lee, that LSU's going to get the teammate. He can play receiver or defensive back, Devontae Lee. Brian Fistry, Frank, good morning. Craig Dugas, Dwayne, 49-5. I don't think they won 49-5. And that doesn't even add up because they play 56, but yeah. Devin Kelly, good morning. Lawrence Robillard, good morning. Keith Rosenbach. Stephen Bro, feel like the baseball team could challenge the win streak this year with the talent depth. Win streak, I don't know because it's so hard to go on a long win streak like that in baseball, like the 23 game they had in 2008, because so many things have to go your way. Like I remember that year when they won 23 straight, like they rallied in the Pontiff Classic that year. They were a couple times they were out and just rallied and got lucky. I shouldn't say got lucky, but I'm not even so worried about a win streak, man, like that. Just take care of your business, get a national seed, and go win a College World Series. Lawrence, sorry I'm late to the party. James Fitch, what's up? And Randy Quinn. All right, we're at the end of our comments. Boom. How about it? Morning Scone, presented by Boudreaux's. If y'all are out by Calandro's, you can pick up some Boudreaux's. Canada's, Calvin's, Mid-City Craft Wine and Brew, they all carry Boudreaux's. And, of course, you can order at boudreauxmix.com. So I'd highly encourage that, boudreauxmix.com. If you're outside of Baton Rouge, like I know many of you are that watch, and I appreciate that, boudreauxmix.com, they'll ship to you anywhere. If you like their page, that's good. Whoa! What's that little fussy face all about? Look who came to see his daddy. Lullaby show. I thought you were coming to hug me. What? Oh, that stinks. Lullaby show. I thought you were coming to hug your dad. I thought Dad was getting some snuggles this morning. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Wow. Okay. Saw something over there. I don't know what he was looking at. All right, y'all. boudreauxmix.com, boudreauxmix.com. Y'all have an awesome day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Please hit the share button if you haven't done it yet. Thank you. Share button. Share button.